Day 14. I think we've got 20 miles today to go up to Mark and Kathy. I might have the names wrong. The River Angels. They've got a cabin. Shit, I forgot my towel. Well, I was going to shower. I think I will. I guess I'll dry off with this t-shirt. We'll make it work. We'll have a Tim Gunn make it work moment. Should be a light day. I'm not in a hurry. I think I want to go into town because I want to get a t-shirt, well, a hoodie. The local mascot for the high school is the Gobblers, which amuses me. And there's a place selling shirts, so I'm gonna look into that. But right now, gotta use the facilities. There's a light on the horizon, emanating from the bayou. It shouldn't be so surprising. Gotta get there before I come home to you. Day 14. I'm clean, but in the course of taking my shower, I seem to have fallen behind the boys in their process. I neglected my towel, so I had to use a t-shirt as a towel. That is sitting to hopefully dry a little bit. Paul's already got his stuff down except for that bag. His canoe's down by the water. Jamie's got his bag all packed up. I'm assuming he's off in assist with Paul getting put in. Let's go see what's going on down at the ramp. Got somebody diligently fishing. Now, as suspected, we find Paul's canoe ready to go. Mr. Efficiency.
After that good meal and fruity beer.
Yeah, fruity beer.
I'm gonna name this town Fruity Beer.
Fruity beer. We call it pokies, because that's the experience we had when we were here. I thought Jamie was with you. Where'd you go? You go to the restroom or something? All right. All right. Well, let's see if we can give our man a hand. All right, folks, we're taking a walk back from town. We went in to do some grocery shopping and pick up a couple of shirts that say Aitken Gobblers. The Gobblers being the high school mascot, and that was so amusing to me that I wanted to go back this morning and get shirts. And it also is useful because I need a couple long shirts. So I got some shirts, and I also got some beverages for starting the morning. But we're taking our walk back. You just saw that little tree house. I'm confused by it. They've lopped off the top of that tree to build a little playhouse on top. I'm hoping that it lost some limbs due to wind damage and just needed to be sheared off, and they still kept it as part of their front yard in that way, rather than just taking a perfectly viable tree and making a stump of it. But anyway, that's up to them. It's their tree. And we have a disc golf aficionado here that we're passing. It's always good to see. Throw them long and straight, boys. Okay, we're gonna sign off. We'll get packed up and on the river and get back with you then. So as we're preparing to put the canoe back out on the water, day 14 this is, and we're gonna meet up with some river angels in about 20 river miles. We've noticed some, well, Jamie noticed that the aft seat is loose, which isn't surprising. That wood is kind of compromised.
Yeah,
I tightened it all up.
That's done.
Oh, is it done?
It doesn't really need it.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it does. That's what holds it taut. It needs it.
Yeah, and that one's about done.
Yeah, I got some more of those actually, and I opted not to. I didn't have a new seat. I opted not to take it apart to put those new ones in because I had so much trouble with the front hardware having bent all the crap, and I was thinking
Yeah.
that I wouldn't easily be able to
Yeah, you're
reinstall
right.
it.
It's just gonna be. It's still gonna be loose.
Yeah, it's going to be loose. That's what it's going to be without that stop. It needs a dowel there to keep
But-
it taut.
I can't even. Well, that's how it is, I guess.
Yeah, we'll hope it gets us through. If not, we might need a few days off to address the situation, but or we might wind up sitting on a dry bag as an option in the back. That's not impossible, but not as good as a seat, obviously. So we'll figure it out, but it's a shame if it's not going to make it through the journey. Okay, well, this is what we got. Nurse is getting old, and she might need an artificial hip. We'll do what we can to fix her up. Okay, here's a little spiel on Aitken Park as we begin day 14, about to put in. I'll let you pause and zoom in digitally to read all of that to your heart's content. Evidently there was some riverboat influence here. 14 riverboats plied the river here this far north. That's no longer true. Steamboats don't have any place up here now, and well, for that matter, they don't have much place anywhere. But the tows don't come up here. They're stopped at Minneapolis, basically. Okay, I'm gonna help Jamie pack up. If you guys get tired of this kind of content, us putting in like this, I know I'm getting kind of repetitive with this, so just speak up in the comments. Otherwise, this will probably be a staple. Just getting ready to go and putting in and getting off to a clean start and whatnot. That's been something we've been doing. So, signing off for now. We'll catch up to you on the river. Okay, day 14. Short day by comparison, although not really a short day in the big scheme of things so far. 20 miles we're looking to make today, but we got a nice gate we're passing out of Aitken here, courtesy of Mother Nature. But there's not much flow to the water here at all. We're pretty much making our own time, so it might be a little slower. We might be more like 3 miles an hour than 4, like we've been getting, or we might pick up some more pace on down. I'm not sure, but it's not moving much at all. So wish us some luck getting some current. Yeah, Jamie's drinking his energy, so he'll get his batteries recharged. He's like Popeye on that stuff. Hey, did we leave olive oil back in town?
I never went and met olive oil.
I thought she was in that bar. Okay, we'll catch up with you throughout the day if anything interesting happens, and or when we get to the River Angels. They're putting us up in a cabin, so it'll probably be noteworthy enough that we'll get some footage at least for that. And if we're lucky, they'll want to interact with us and maybe invite us into their home for dinner. That would be best case scenario, because it's, you know, meeting the people that we're all about, and nice hot meals good anyway. So looking forward to it, and we'll keep you posted. Got them a nice little spread here, taking up the oxbow, so their land will be expanding as it cuts out into the outer bank. The inner part of a turn is always increasing every flood, whereas the outer is always decreasing. They got a couple of barns there, a little spread, nice little takeout here if they want to turn it into one, and a modest farmhouse. They're taking care of things. Don't know what they're doing with their land, but they got a nice little spot. I could see living in a place like that. Innovation leads to building your own roads sometimes. They got themselves a bridge that they probably built by hand so they could get to their land. Okay. So as the light turns to a different quality, indicating afternoon and into the early evening, you always start thinking about, wonder how far away we are from our destination. And I know we're still a ways out. I mean, I'm going to estimate that we're 4 miles out still. But, yeah, you get in the, I guess, in sync with the sun cycle a little more when you're out in it than you do working in an office building or some nonsensical social construct that we've come up with. This is far more real. But it's almost quitting time. This, everyone, was our luxury shuttle from the riverside. Here we have the veranda with a step up, all screened in to protect us from the elements. Let's take a step inside, shall we? Here we find
Priorities.
Paul and Jamie enjoying a nice carbonated beverage. This is the family room, complete with stereo, television, and wood-burning fireplace, and a mirror for those so inclined.
6.2.
Our kitchen is here, appointed with stove, oven, microwave, and a generous refrigerator. Here we have our utility room with all the niceties of home: a washer, a dryer, a nice tub sink, and a commode for those who need bedrooms. Here we have a tandem of some sort. Paul has probably already chosen the master for himself.
Oh. Couldn't let that go by fast.
Oh, you should have heard what, yeah. All right, cheers.
Paul has a separate bed just for unloading his belongings.
Hey, no.
And opposite the utility room, a washroom with tub shower combination. We have a cribbage board fashioned in the design of a canoe. Boys,
Check that out.
shall we have a beer?
Yeah, you're welcome to 5 minutes ago.
Wishing you champagne wishes and caviar dreams. To wrap up day 14 a bit and tie this thing in a bow, room service has arrived, bringing pasta and a loaf of focaccia and butter. There's enough beer to get us through the night, I believe.
Salud.
Salud. And thus we begin the end of day 14.
Did you say we begin the end?
So having finished dinner, which was fantastic, both copious and delicious, I'm heading back down to the river because I need something from the boat. It's actually dirty clothes. I wasn't clear that there was going to be laundry available, so I've got a satchel of dirty clothes in one of these bags down here I'm going to fetch. And yeah, this is I want to take the opportunity to show off what a lovely property this is. And this is basically half. They live on another half. This was their original home, evidently, and they upgraded over there to what I assume is larger and nicer as they became wealthier. That's the way of things. But goodness, this space. They certainly have some living space down here by the river. They've got seating. They have this pontoon, which, I mean, I don't know to what degree. It looks like that's more a floating dock than anything else. Because, yeah, it's just pontoons. It's not motor or Anything else? Yeah, that must be a floating dock at times. They are canoers, at least in spirit. They have these 4 canoes over here, and one in particular is of interest because it's the same model that Jamie and I are paddling. Oh, they have some birds living up top, dropping poop. I won't see it until I look at the footage, but they're right up there, evidently. But an Old Town Discovery 174 is the exact model that we're paddling. I'm going to get under this and see what kind of seats are in here. Let's see, let's get down here. They've got the plastic molded seats. This is a newer version. This, in fact, this, I doubt that it is, but this could be the exact model that we got that replaced our boat when we lost it. Persistence was a red, I think it was the same model. I'll ask Jamie, he'll remember better. But it was definitely an Old Town, and I think it was Discovery 174. Might have been a different length, but it felt the same to me. And it did have those plastic molded seats. That, as unlikely as it is, that could possibly be the same canoe. And that'd be pretty cool to find out that it was. I mean, what a serendipitous thing. So they've got a little board here with essentially a ladder cut in case the bank gets steep to help. Got a nice little chaise lounge out here. Not sure how far their property extends, but this is their home. It's lovely. Got a garage out to the side, it appears. But here we have the river. They've got a little space cut for takeout. And here we are up on the mud. And here is the Mississippi. Mighty as it is at this space. And it's a little buggy, so I won't be lingering long, but folks, it's good to find a nice place to land at the end of the day. Probably have one more moment to wrap up later to tie onto this series of videos, but feels good to be here, and really lovely to be taken care of by such fine people as this. More later, guys. And this, for all you dog lovers, is Maisie. Maisie, say hi to the people, your adoring fans. That's a girl. Little girl. What a pretty doggy. We haven't met Mark, but Cindy's been to visit us several times in this lovely space they refer to as their cabin. I have chosen to make this my haunt for the evening. I have beer and my electronics prepared to make some videos for your enjoyment. I hope that this one finds you well. As for me, I'm in a very good place.